We've got maximum sustained winds with this at 120 miles per hour. That hasn't changed from where we were with our 5 o'clock advisory. But what has changed, this right here, its minimum central pressure has actually dropped. So there's a couple of ways you can measure the intensity of a system, either by maximum sustained winds or its minimum central pressure. In this case, we'll likely see these winds responding to the lower pressure. That may have something to do with some of the structural processes that we've been tracking occurring within Ian over the last several hours. And we can show you those right here. Look at what was this intense inner eye wall right there, but you can also see kind of a concentric circle there, that outer ring that's been developing. This is an eye wall replacement cycle, and typically this outer ring starts to rob energy from that inside eye wall. So that decays, and then this outer eye wall consolidates. So for a period of time, you actually have a weakening or at least a pause in the intensification of the hurricane, but the overall wind field, the extent of those tropical storm force winds, is extended. Now, that pause can be brief. Once that outer eye wall consolidates, we could be seeing Ian, and that is actually the forecast from the National Hurricane Center, start intensifying once again.
I'm Amy Freeze. Welcome to Fox Weather's YouTube page. We have more great videos on the way, so make sure to subscribe to stay updated on all things weather.